Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Well, I had an oath set. I had it all set up. I said to myself, okay, this week I'll read the chapter. Sorry, I'm picking my nose. I'll see what the story is, and if it's below a 3, I won't review it. Well, apparently that plan went out the window very quickly because I gotta rate this higher than a. It's not going to be a 2 and 2.5. It's going to be high. It's going to be around the neighborhood of a 3. This is the review of Bleach 448. From what I understand, for everybody else reviewing, it's called Loading to Lies. Load to Lies. Okay, what happens? It's a continuation, basically. If they're going to train now using Mr. Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's Ichigo realizes what's going on. He says, "Oh, that's how you did it," and his thing comes around and he's gonna train now with Ginjo, and he says a few things to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Ichigo about, "Oh, didn't you at one time imagine to be in a video game?" And kind of stupid comment to make. But then, he tells him that, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh guy, he's not going to interfere, and so on and so forth. So on and so forth. And he gives Ichigo and Ginjo 6 crosses, that's what they look like, for their lives. 6 lives. So that's going on, and they're talking about it, and so on and so forth. And they're going to begin the training. While that's going on, Chad and Orihime show up, and Rukiru, whatever her name is, confronts them. And she's like, "Oh, she's here." Like, and she has I was reading Margarita Z, he was funny about it. And it's like, "Oh, it's a cat fight, between the two." And he's like, and she's like egging Orihime on, saying, "Oh, what if it comes to a point where he's hurt so badly that you can't fix him?" And then Orihime's remembering when Ichigo got blasted through the chest, and she says, "I'm never gonna let that happen again." I like Orihime. Listen, I read in an interview that KUBO is not trying to make this into a love story between Orihime and Ichigo. But I will say this about Orihime. He gave her a little oomph in this arc, which I think is pretty fucking cool. And she's talking back to Rukiru. So what ends on happening after that is the Yu-Gi-Oh guy. He says, "Oh, Ginjo, another guest has arrived. I'm letting her in." And then she comes down into the black spot is like the hole, and she comes down, and she's like, "Ooh, ooh," she's looking around, and then Ginjo says, "Oh, the healing item has arrived." And then we're left with that, and then, listen, okay, these last 2 pages told a lot. Now, here's my problem with KUBO. Okay, I'm not 100% sure on this. I will have to look back at my videos to find out. But as far as I'm concerned, he's been on this arc for 4.5 months. And we're almost at the end of May. It took him that long? I have to agree with Phone 9999. He's right. Too many questions, not enough explanation. But these last 2 pages gave us something. What's on happening in the last 2 pages is Urahara is with Ishin, and he says, "This is the last one." And then he asks Ishin, "Are you sure about this? And he says, "You're really annoying." How do I have to repeat myself? Of course, this is a and Ishin says, this is a matter of taking your son's future away from him. Venetian's got a desperate look on his face. Then on the next page he says, exactly. That's why I don't want you to repeat yourself. And he says, of course. And then you see, and then Ishin says, okay, so let's finalize these proceedings. And then you see a Shinigami in the room, a Soul Reaper. Some Soul Reapers in the room with them. And the Soul Reaper says, do it. And on the side of the page, there's something, it says at last or something. That's how it ends. Okay. I'm giving this, I'm not going to go as crazy as Nostradamus. He gave it like 4 out of 5. But he reviewed 3 chapters. I was going to give it 4 out of 5, but I'm going to change it. 3.5. 3.5 out of 5 hollow icons. After this video, I'm probably going to do another one on predictions of what I think is going to happen in the next chapter. Likes about it? Those last 2 pages. Last 2 pages, and Orihime. I don't care what anyone fucking says. I like Orihime in this arc. She's much better than the other arc. I mean, come on, you know? But, listen, I don't know what or what's going on here. But something big is going down. I assure you. Something big is going down here. I mean, Phone 999, he's right. Too many questions. And that's my problem. KUBO is taking way too long with this. And I know some of my scribers like Cypher is going to say, give it time. Give it time. Some people can't do that. Now, if he answers these questions about who the Shinigami is and what the story is, fine. But there is one thing I will not forgive him for. For, Aizen, and if he's, but anyway, beside the point. Next video, I'm going to tell you who I think this is. This was a good chapter. I think it was a very good chapter. I'm going to say it was better than last week's. Slightly better. That's why I gave it 3.5 out of 4. So, we'll see where this goes. Next video, I'm going to say what I think is going to happen in the next chapter. I think we're getting somewhere with this. Question is, KUBO, how long is it going to take you? Another 4 or 5 months? Come on, you got to be quicker. You got to be quicker. You got to be more efficient. Hey, here's an idea. 22 pages? Why don't you don't put fucking artwork in the last 3 pages. Instead, use it to tell more story. But, we'll see. This has been Boncon 922. See you guys later. Check out my predictions of 449.